Hey guys, John from the Mishimoto Garage with a DIY tip for you 2014 plus Ford Fiesta ST owners. As we start doing more design and engineering for parts for your Fiesta ST, you might be getting ready to start doing some modifications. With that being said, you might have to remove the front bumper, which might seem like a daunting task at first. But don't be worried, it's not as hard as it looks. We're going to walk you step by step through on how to remove your front bumper without damaging it at all. With that being said, let's get started by removing the front bumper on Mishimoto's 2014 plus Ford Fiesta ST. Tools needed for this DIY include 7mm socket, 8mm swivel socket, 12-inch quarter drive extension, quarter drive ratchet, T20 Torx bit, nut driver, small flathead screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, extended needle nose pliers, and a large flathead screwdriver. DIY time is about an hour or an hour and a half, and DIY difficulty is a 2 out of 5. Pop the hood on your Ford Fiesta ST. First, you want to remove the headlights. For the first 2 screws, you use a flathead screwdriver. And for the third, it's a Phillips head pop clip, so use a Phillips head screwdriver. There are a total of 3 screws holding each headlight in place. When removing the headlights, don't forget to unplug the electrical connection. Once all the screws are removed, push the headlight towards the passenger side cabin and then lift the headlight up. Make sure to do the same on the driver's side as well. Remove the 2 Phillips head pop clips from the top bumper liner. Raise your Fiesta ST up with either a lift or jack and jack stands. Remove the inner fender wheel liners. There are 2 T20 Torx, 1 7mm bolt, and 1 pop clip holding either side in place. When removing the 1 pop clip using your flathead screwdriver, make sure not to damage the pop clip, as you're going to reuse it when you reinstall your bumper back on. Make sure to repeat on both sides of your Fiesta ST. Remove the 5 7mm bolts holding the front bumper to the splash shield. Disconnect the 2 electrical connections for the fog lights. There are little tabs that you push down on to release the connections. Make sure you repeat on both sides. Remove the 6 8mm bolts that hold the fenders to the bumper. It's easiest to use a swivel with a long extension in order to remove these bolts. Make sure to repeat on both sides. Now you're ready to remove your front bumper. You may need a friend to help you remove it. Reattach the front bumper. Be sure to place the front bumper with the tabs into the tab holders on the splash shield. While doing that, be sure to tuck the black splash shield up and under the front bumper. Be sure to also place the bolt holders on the splash shield into place as well. Set the inner fender well back into place. Be sure to line up the mounting tabs when attaching the front bumper to the fender. Go ahead and tighten the fenders to the front bumper using the 6 8mm bolts you removed earlier. Don't forget that there are 3 bolts on either side. Plug in your fog lights. You will hear a click when the connections are locked. Reattach the 5 7mm bolts that secure the front bumper to the splash shield. Go ahead and tighten the inner fender well. There are 2 T20 Torx, 1 7mm bolt, and 1 pop clip holding it in place. Make sure to repeat on both sides of your Fiesta ST. Now we're ready to reinstall the headlights back into place. It's important to note that the dowel has to line up with its placeholder. Be sure to connect your headlights to their electrical connections as well. It's easiest to place the headlight in at an angle like shown here. Using a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips head screwdriver, tighten down your headlights using the 2 screws and 1 Phillips head pop clip you removed earlier. Make sure to repeat this on both sides. Tighten down the 2 Phillips head pop clips to the upper bumper liner. Be sure to check the connections of everything and take your Ford Fiesta ST for a ride. We hope this DIY gives you the confidence you need to remove and reinstall the front bumper on your new Fiesta ST. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos and don't forget to click subscribe.